I didn't give the kids time to ask questions. Because the truth was, I didn't have answers. Not yet. But I had something stronger than answers in that moment. Instinct. And my instinct was screaming one thing over and over again. Get them out. Now. Ethan rubbed his eyes, still half asleep. Grandma. What's going on? Lily clutched her blanket tightly, her small voice trembling. Are we in trouble? I knelt in front of them, forcing my voice to stay calm, even though my heart felt like it was about to burst out of my chest. No, baby. You're not in trouble, I whispered. But we need to leave quietly, okay? Like a game. That word game worked. It always did. Ethan straightened slightly, trying to be brave. What kind of game? The quietest game, I said softly. Whoever makes the least noise wins. Lily nodded immediately, pressing her lips together. Okay. I helped them both out of bed, wrapping Lily in her jacket and handing Ethan his shoes. Every second felt like it was slipping through my fingers. Because at any moment, Daniel or Melissa could wake up. And if they did, I didn't know what they were capable of anymore. We stepped into the hallway. The house was still dark, still silent. But now, that silence felt different, heavier, like it was watching us. I held their hands tightly as we moved toward the front door, step by step, slow, careful. And then, a sound. Behind us, a floorboard creaked. My entire body froze. The kids felt it too. Ethan's grip tightened around my hand. I turned slowly. The hallway behind us was dark, empty, but I knew what I heard. Someone was awake. Mom. Daniel's voice. Soft, confused, but awake. My heart dropped. I turned back quickly and whispered, shoes on now. Ethan moved fast, slipping them on without a word. Lily clung to me, her tiny fingers gripping my sleeve. Behind us, I heard footsteps. Closer. Mom, why are you up? I didn't answer. I opened the front door. The cold night air hit my face instantly. Relief, fear, adrenaline, all at once. Mom? Daniel called again, this time sharper. We stepped outside. Go to the car, I whispered urgently. Ethan grabbed Lily's hand and ran toward the driveway. Good boy. Smart boy. I turned back just as Daniel appeared in the doorway. His face changed the moment he saw us. Not confusion. Not concern. Something else. Something darker. Where are you going? He asked. I didn't answer. Because now I knew. I knew he understood. He knew that I knew. Mom, he said again, stepping forward slowly, it's 4 a.m. I know what's in the basement, I said. The words came out before I could stop them. Silence. A long, heavy silence. Daniel's face went completely still. Behind him, Melissa appeared. Her eyes locked onto mine. Cold, sharp, no surprise. Just calculation. And that's when I felt it. That shift. That moment where everything becomes clear. I wasn't wrong. I wasn't imagining things. Whatever was in that basement, they knew. And they didn't want anyone else to. You shouldn't have gone down there, Melissa said quietly. Her voice was calm. Too calm. A chill ran down my spine. That's not storage, I said, my voice shaking despite everything. Daniel looked down for a moment, then back at me. And what I saw in his eyes, it broke something inside me. because for the first time in my life, I didn't recognize my own son. Mom, he said softly, you don't understand. Then explain it to me. I snapped. Explain why there's someone locked in your basement. The words echoed in the cold air. Melissa's jaw tightened. Daniel took a slow breath. And then he said something I will never forget. We're helping them. Helping them. My stomach turned. By locking them in a room? I said. They're not safe out there, Melissa replied quickly. They needed somewhere to stay. Then why lock the door from the outside? I fired back. Silence again. Because they had no answer. At least, not one that made sense. From inside the house, a sound. A weak thud. From the basement. We all heard it. My blood ran cold. That person needs help, I said firmly. Real help. Daniel stepped forward. You need to calm down. No, I said, backing away. You need to let them go. Melissa's expression hardened. You're overreacting. No, I said again, stronger this time. I'm protecting my grandchildren. Behind me, I heard the car door open. Ethan. He was ready. Good. That's all I needed. I stepped backward slowly. Don't do this, Daniel said, his voice low now. But it wasn't a warning. It was a threat. And that confirmed everything. I turned. Ran to the car. Got the kids inside. Locked the doors. My hands were shaking as I started the engine. Daniel stepped closer. Mom, listen to me. I didn't. I couldn't, because whatever truth he was about to give me, it didn't matter anymore. There was someone locked in that basement, and that was enough. As I drove away, I looked in the rearview mirror. Daniel and Melissa stood in the driveway, watching, not chasing, not stopping me, just watching. And somehow, that scared me even more. I didn't stop driving until the sun started rising. The kids fell asleep in the back seat. Safe, that's all that mattered. Later that day, I called the police. I told them everything. Every sound. Every detail. Every fear. They went to the house. They searched the basement. And what they found confirmed everything. There was someone in that room. A woman. Weak, terrified, but alive. Daniel and Melissa were arrested. They claimed they were protecting her, that she needed to be hidden. But the truth? The truth was far darker than that. And me? I still wake up some nights at 4 a.m., heart racing, hearing that sound again, that dragging noise, that whisper. Because some things stay with you forever. And if I hadn't woken up that night, if I had ignored that feeling, if I had stayed in bed, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. Sometimes, your instincts don't just warn you. They save lives.